Hey everyone, we are here, the Real Estate Ladies of North Atlanta, and who wants to find a gem in Canton, Georgia? I do. Let's go look at some properties and some great neighborhoods that are in Canton, Georgia. Sue, how are you doing today?
I'm doing great, Mary Ellen. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. So we're going to start with Canton, right?
Mm-hmm. We are.
Okay. So we're going to start with a neighborhood, 702 Crescent Circle in Canton. And that is currently listed at 750. It was at 775 and they've reduced the price. It's a 5-bedroom, 4.5 bath, 5,098 square feet, 0.32 acres, and built in 2005. So tell us a little bit about Canton and about this great neighborhood that's a gem.
Well, first of all, Canton is a less expensive area than living in Milton or Alpharetta, but has great access to both Alpharetta and Milton, and great access to 575 and 75 to get down into the city.
Right.
So, this particular home is located in Harmony on the lakes. There are 3 lakes in this particular subdivision, and it's a very popular community. Some of the older or outer phases of this community offer larger lots and a lot of character to those homes. It's a very friendly neighborhood. It's walkable, and with these lakes, there are trails and so forth for you to walk on. There's also a strong swim tennis community here, a clubhouse, and a real sense of community in this neighborhood. Most of these homes are traditional or craftsman style, and there are some townhomes and smaller homes in this neighborhood also.
Yes. And I think what I really like about Canton is it's like my daughter and son-in-law live in Canton, so that's good. And it's really close to Milton. So it's they need to get to, 575 to get to, he works for Home Depot and she has to get down for work. So that's why they chose that over Alpharetta, because it just would be too long of a commute to get to work every day. So there's a lot of families moving in that area, a lot of professionals, they're close to the highway, location-wise, and it's just really, and Harmony on the Lakes is really one of those known gems in Canton here.
Right. So. The other thing about Canton is the taxes are generally lower in that area than they are in the Fulton County portions of, Alpharetta and Milton. And you get a lot for your money.
Yeah. And your typical Georgia, I mean, you're going to have, it's not flat backyards, right? You have a flat backyard when you go to the fire pit. But yeah, I mean, it's kind of like a little oasis away from home, lots of trees like we talked about. Anywhere in North Atlanta, you're going to have the trees and you're going to have the areas, but you just kind of see it in the neighborhood. And there's the lake. And here's some photos of the lake and the community. And I think another thing is this is like living on a resort, Bring your kids here. You've got tennis, pickleball, all of the above, and swim. And I'm sure they have an amazing swim team and basketball. And it just really it's just a great neighborhood.
Yeah, and this area is building schools because it is a growing area. You do get a lot for your money there. So there is a real draw for families as well as for seniors. There are quite a few over 55 communities in this neighborhood. The tax rulings for seniors is favorable, however, has changed in the last year, and you really need to live there a couple years before you get full advantage of all of that.
Yes.
But it's still a much better option than some of the surrounding areas for taxes.
Yes. So the next house we're talking about is 322 Tupelo Trail in Canton. And it is under contract. It was listed at $949. It's a beautiful house. It's 6 bedrooms, 5 full baths, 5,991 square feet. It was built in 2006 and it's on 0.35 acres. And just look at the curb appeal of this house. So tell us what neighborhood this is, Sue, and what gem are we looking at in Canton?
This is in Great Sky.
Mhm.
And this is a beautiful mountain-like setting.
Yes.
This community has top-tier amenities, and it's still very, very affordable compared to other communities in North Fulton. It has a very nature-rich vibe to it and
Mhm.
resort-style amenities. There are multiple pools in this community, tennis. There's a clubhouse. You're near the Hickory Log Creek Reservoir, excuse me. And most of these homes are going to be traditional or craftsman in style with some newer phases and custom options and over 55 options in portions of the Great Sky area.
Yeah, and it's
Mhm.
definitely you can't find a flat backyard in this neighborhood. I can tell you that. But the views are incredible. I've sold multiple houses in this neighborhood, and everybody who I've sold to just totally loves this. And what's really interesting is they have used AI in here so what you will see, which is very popular, and clients really want it. If they have a vacant house, they're going to do some AI photos just to kind of show what kind of furniture you can put in
To
that.
stage the home, right?
Yeah. So you really sometimes don't have to do staging anymore. It's very interesting. I mean, yes, we disclose we have AI pictures, but it's interesting even when people come to the house. Oh, I thought there was furniture in here. And look at this outdoor space. Oh my
Mhm.
goodness. Look at this outdoor space.
And it has a nice dry below ceiling so that all the furniture you put down there is going to stay dry.
And that's important. And like I said, just look at
It's
the
beautiful.
curb
This
appeal of
green
this house.
porch.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
beautiful.
mean, and it's under contract, of course. And here you go, the neighborhood. You kind of get a look at the drone photos that they've done and also of the amenities.
And
I think
all
it's
those
so important.
trees.
Lots
You're
of
in the
trees.
foothills of the North Georgia mountains here. You really are.
Yes. And it's just so pretty. I mean, it's kind of like you're in the mountains, but you're not in the
Mhm.
mountains. So.
Right.
Okay, and we got lots of amenities, and here's a floor plan. That seems to be coming back. Everybody wants to see a floor plan of a property, but a lot of people don't have them. So it's very interesting that I'm seeing that a lot in the industry right now. So, all right, the next neighborhood little gem we're talking about is 303 Gold Bridge Lane in Canton. And it's under contract as well at 1.325. It's 5 bedrooms, 4.5 baths, 7,380 square feet. That's a lot of square footage to do a lot of fun things with. 0.81 acres. And it was built in 2001. So tell us about this neighborhood, Sue.
So this is in the neighborhood of Bridge Mill. Bridge Mill is one of my favorite neighborhoods in the
Yes.
Canton area. I've sold a lot of homes in Bridge Mill because there are different sized homes and sections of little neighborhoods within Bridge Mill.
Yes.
And this home obviously is in the section where the larger homes are. A lot of these homes do back to this gorgeous golf course that's goes through Bridge Mill, but there's still a lot of privacy, larger lots, and some sections of this are actually just wonderful hidden gems that people overlook. But it's resort style living, tons of amenities. I have driven buyers into Bridge Mill and they've looked at me and said, we don't want to look anywhere else. This is where we want to live because, there's so many things for all ages of your family to enjoy in Bridge Mill. But it's still like quiet luxury. It's wonderful. So the perks there are golf, swim, tennis. There's a lake. There are great schools there. These are generally, brick or craftsman style homes. Many have been renovated. A lot of them do have basements and outdoor living spaces.
Yes. And just really, I think the thing about Bridge Mill too is that everyone takes care of their yard so nicely, and it's really such a nice neighborhood. And here we are, I love drone photos. They're just so great because you kind of see the whole area. And here we go, our floor plans again. It's like we haven't seen floor plans in years, and they're coming back. I don't know what's going on. And here is the amenities, which I think is important too. So
look at the size of that pool. Did you?
I know. Look, it's like you're on vacation every day.
Yeah,
So,
I know. And Bridge Mill is also located close to 575 and 75 for great access into the city. And they have a very active tennis and pickleball program there.
obviously, you can see right there.
Mhm.
So there you
Even
go.
our teams in Alpharetta, we play Bridge Mill and do,
Yes.
go to Bridge Mill to play tennis. I also have, some of my clients that have lived in Bridge Mill tell me they love to go to Alpharetta for all the food and so forth that's in
Right.
downtown Alpharetta. So it's really not a bad drive to get to Alpharetta. It's, 20, 25 miles, depending upon which side of Bridge Mill you're on or which direction,
Yes.
how you drive it. But it's a very, very easy drive.
Okay. Well, here we're going to talk about the next one, which is 732 Sweet Gum Way in Canton. And it was at $599. They've reduced it to $575. And it's 4 bedrooms, two full, 2 half bathrooms, 3,983 square feet on 0.57 acres, a little over half an acre, built in 1999. Now, every time I hear 1999, I think of Prince. So I'm just telling you, tell us about this gem of a neighborhood here, Sue.
So this neighborhood is known as Orange Shoals.
Okay.
This is a nature lover's dream neighborhood. These homes are tucked into wooded areas and they're connected by scenic walking trails. It's rustic, it's private, it's peaceful. There's over 100 acres of protected green space. There's swim tennis, and it has a real equestrian feel to this area. So a lot of these homes are custom homes on wooded lots. Many have wraparound porches and natural finishes.
Yes. So this interesting basement, it was built in 1999. So what do you expect? You got the drop ceilings there, and and sometimes I know that they dropped the price, and I'm telling you why, because people in Atlanta are snobs. They want moving ready house. It's crazy. You go to other parts of the country and people are like,
here.
I know. It's
The
just
value in this house is incredible.
I know, but that's like I know $575, and look at the square footage you get. And you actually have a little flat backyard, which is very rare to
Look at that
find.
upper porch. That's probably off the master suite.
So nice.
Yeah.
So nice. Such a cute house. But it's so interesting to see that the expectations in Atlanta when you list a property is over the top. So if you're, just remember, if you're wanting to list, please reach out to us, 6 months to a year in advance, so we can let you know what we think you need to do in order to get your house ready to get top dollar in the least amount of time, because that's what we love to do, is get you top dollar. So we will tell you what updates you need to do, and they can be easy ones or harder ones. We will let you know. All right. So the next little gem in Canton is 414 Chandler Trail, and it's for sale at $924,900. Okay. And it's 5 bedrooms, 5.5 baths, 5,075 square feet, 3-car garage. It looks like, built in 2005. So it's 20 years old, and it's 0.66 acres. And what is this gem of the neighborhood that we're talking about here, Sue?
This neighborhood is known as Governor's Preserve, and it actually is a competitor to Bridge Mill, one of the neighborhoods that we spoke about earlier. This particular neighborhood is tucked along the Etowah River. It's known for its rolling hills and wooded lots. And, this neighborhood offers a lot of luxury for the value. It's a peaceful, executive style neighborhood with natural views of nature. The perks here are great swim tennis, scenic trails, large lots, and less traffic. Yeah. So there are a lot of custom homes here. Some of them are craftsman style. Some have like a European influence to them in their styling, but many are on half-acre plus lots. Right. Yeah. I mean, so really nice value for your money. And they've actually done some updates to this that,
give it a little, and this is what you need to do. I know that we can't talk to a blue in the face about updating your house, but if you really want top dollar, this is what you need to do. You can't be living in a house for 20, 30 years without doing some kind of updates on it.
Mhm.
You know, so, and this one has, see, it has a flat backyard once you go down the staircase.
That's pretty common in Georgia, though,
Yes.
Daniela, because when we have a home with a basement, we have to have egress here.
Right.
It's not like the homes up north where you could have like, a basement that was finished with like not even much of a window in it, let alone a door.
Right.
So,
and look at the basement down here, or the terrace
huge.
level. So many windows. Look, 1, 2,
Yeah.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7 with the door, 7, 8. Like that's a lot of light inside a basement. Where I don't know, Sue, you and I are used to basements where there's one little window and it looks like a dark.
Yeah.
Being from New York and being from Pennsylvania, that's what a basement is. But here, it's a terrace level or slash basement. So there you go. All right. So I love these. Like I said, drone pictures are just really what's in right now. You've got to have drone just so that people can see. It's amazing what you can see online. So anyway, okay. So the next little neighborhood gem we're going to talk about is 815 Commerce Trail in Canton. And it was at 585. It's decreased to 575. It's 3 bedrooms, 2.5 baths, 4,150 square feet, which is a lot for 3 bedrooms.
Right. It really is.
Acres, and built in 2016. So these rooms must be very big for the square footage. So tell us about this gem.
Right. So this is in Town Mill, and Town Mill is a master planned community with a variety of different types of homes. It's located just a few minutes from the Canton Marketplace.
Okay.
And, this is a quiet neighborhood, but it offers newer homes at great prices. It's a family-friendly, growing neighborhood. It's great for first-time buyers. It's great for move-up buyers. The amenities include a pool that has an amazing water slide. Who doesn't love that?
There's like a resort.
Yeah. So it's like tennis. There is tennis there. There are nature trails, and the HOA is actually very low as far as the dues. The homes are generally traditional or craftsman style, and they're built, from the 2010 to now, basically.
Right. Yeah. And isn't it interesting? Because like we have a lot of HOAs here, which is homeowners associations, and they have these resort pools and all this fun stuff. Because we don't have the beach, right? We don't have anything really fun to do, fun in Atlanta besides going to the mountains or something. So how many of our relatives come down here and they're like, this is where you live? You know what I mean? You can go swimming. It's like a resort pool, so it's kind of like you're on vacation. So anyway, and here we go. These are kind of cookie cutter type homes.
Cookie cutter, yeah.
That's what they call them here. But yeah, here's the slide. Look at that slide, You're like at Disney, you can go down a slide. And then they have this whole little, water pad, and then they have an adult pool. Ooh, that's nice. For adults. And then they have this playground. So yes, are there going to be a lot of families? Most likely with all these amenities. That's what you're going to see. But what I've found in Georgia is you go in a community and it's people of all different ages and demographics. So it's really interesting. You would think like with a bigger house or whatever, you just only get like bigger families and stuff like that. But you will get empty nesters. You'll get first-time home buyers. It's just very interesting, which I found very intriguing when I moved to Georgia. How about you, Sue?
Yeah, no. And, I find the same thing. And I love the area of Town Mill because it is a master plan community. It does have different types of homes, anything from, apartments to townhouses to single homes. And, there's like little subdivisions within Town Mill itself. It's a pretty big area.
Yes. All right. So the last community we're going to talk about is 641 Lake Overlook Drive in Canton, and it's for sale at $789, and it's 5 bedrooms, 4.5 baths, 5,079 square feet on a little over half an acre, 0.52, and built in 1999.
Yeah, so this is Lake Sovereign, and Lake Sovereign is a small gated community. It's a lakefront community with custom homes, and there's tons of privacy in this neighborhood. And homes in Lake Sovereign rarely come on the market, actually, because it's a quiet, exclusive, peaceful neighborhood that is a private lake. It does offer some fishing. It is near Blankets Creek trails. These are all upscale homes with custom architecture. And often a lot of them do have lake views or private docks.
Oh, nice. Yes, that's why it's, like I said, sometimes these neighborhoods, you're like, wow, they have a lot of amenities. And, that's why you don't mind spending a little bit of money per month or for the year to have these amenities, because if you had it yourself, it would cost you more money to maintain it than if you had it in your neighborhood. So,
right. But again, for the price of this home, I think it's a great value.
Yes. And a lot of space. And there you go. There's the lakes. So
yeah, beautiful.
So you're going to see, oh, here we go, amenities. We love looking at the amenities, don't we? And yeah, I mean, and floor plans again. Just loving these floor plans. Here we go. All right. So we have let's talk about the schools in Canton.
Right. So this is the schools in Canton are in Cherokee County School District. It's one of the top school districts in Georgia, and they are building a lot of schools in this area. So the elementary schools include Avery Elementary School. They're top rated for their academic performance. They encourage parental involvement. Then there's Sixes Elementary School. This is the elementary school that's located near Bridge Mill. We talked about Bridge Mill today.
Yes.
They have a strong academic foundation and a nurturing environment. Then there's Holly Springs Elementary. They have a STEM academy, and that's focused on, innovation and early tech education.
Yes.
As far as middle schools, there's the Dean Rusk Middle School. It feeds into Sequoia High School. They're known for their strong academics and extracurriculars. There's Freedom Middle School. They also have an excellent academic program, and they offer other support programs as well. High schools include Creek View High School. They're among the highest rated in Cherokee County and the state. And then there's also Sequoia High School. They have a very heavy AP curriculum, strong in STEM and the arts.
All right. Then we're going to talk about parks, because you know what? There's just so many parks in Georgia. I mean, it's just incredible. So what kind of parks and recreation do we have in Canton that people love?
We mentioned the Etowah River earlier in our podcast. So we're going to talk about Etowah River Park. They're known for their walking trails, their amphitheater, their picnic areas, their playground, and river access. And it's just, you have beautiful views of the Etowah River from this park and this area. So it's really perfect for community get-togethers. Then there's Bowling Park. The highlights there are sports fields, disc golf, which is very, very popular, river trails, and shaded picnic areas. It's very family friendly and part of the Etowah Trail system. Blankets Creek Mountain Bike Trails is an interesting one. It's one of the top mountain biking destinations in the Southeast. It's favorited by outdoor enthusiasts, from beginners to advanced riders. Then there's the Hickory Log Creek Reservoir, known for its kayaking, fishing, and serene trails. It's very peaceful. It's less crowded than some of the other areas, and nature lovers love it. So
great. And then events, like there's events in every community, even like if you hyper local into your specific subdivision, you have community events happening just in your subdivision. It's crazy.
Right. So in downtown Canton, they have First Fridays. It's the first Friday of every month. It's from spring through fall. They have live music, they have food trucks, kids activities, and local vendors. It's located at Cannon Park in historic downtown Canton. They also, in September, have the Riverfest Arts and Crafts Festival. It's a massive arts and crafts and food and live music event. It's a regional favorite, and it's at the Etowah River Park. Then at Christmas time, Canton has a Christmas parade and tree lighting ceremony in early December. Santa comes to visit, and they have live performances and festive lights in downtown Canton. And let's not forget the 4th of July celebration coming up. It's going to be at Etowah River Park. They will have a fireworks show, music, food vendors, and fun for the whole family.
That's great. So we touched about all these hidden gem neighborhoods in Canton. It's a great, affordable place to live. And it's great to, it's close to 575, 75. If you need to get into town, it's quicker, and it's really good alternative than Alpharetta and Milton, which is a little bit more pricey if you're looking to spend less money, but still be in an amazing atmosphere and community. That's where you need to go. So hopefully this is all about Canton. This was all about Canton. So tell us some of your favorite places, restaurants, or anything about Canton. You want more information about Canton? We're here to help. Fill out our form. We're here to help you and educate you on all the areas. So when you do move to this area, you do know the best place that fits your criteria and your family. Anything else to add today, Sue?
No, I think we've covered Canton really nicely.
Yes. Thanks for tuning in, and follow us on socials. And thank you for tuning in to us, and take care. The Real Estate Ladies of North Atlanta. Bye.
Bye.